Shelby Golden Lions and the Crest Chargers from the Halliburton Baseball Complex on the campus of Crest High. Andy Foster along with Dan Greer. Back in the studio is Steve Roberts. And we've got a matchup tonight, Dan, of two teams on the opposite spectrum in the SMAC conference. But as is always the case when Shelby and Crest to get together, you can throw out those records.
You can. It's always in any sport. It's that way. These two schools go at each other in athletic competition. But this Charger team is really loaded this year, and they have an excellent record, 6-0 in conference. They're 6-2 overall. Shelby, on the other hand, is on the other end, as you said, of the spectrum, as the Golden Lions are 0-7 in conference and 2-9 overall. So it's been a tough battle for the Golden Lions this year, and Coach Chris Emery, but Coach Steve Hodge and the Chargers have sights on a possible SMAC championship.
Yeah, and with the Burns Bulldogs being knocked off by RS Central 3-0 recently, the Chargers are all alone in first place in the SMAC conference coming into tonight.
And speaking of Burns, we got another county rivalry matchup Thursday night as Burns plays host to Kings Mountain. Second matchup of the year between those two teams. Burns won in 10 innings back a few weeks ago over at Kings Mountain. And, and what was, you call it frigid conditions?
Yeah, to say the least.
And when the game ended at 10-11 at night, it was 30 degrees. So, it was a chilly night in Kings Mountain.
And due to a quirk in the SMAC conference schedule, the Crest Chargers have yet to take on the Burns Bulldogs this season, Dan.
Yeah, they will the Monday after the Easter break, which is 2 weeks from yesterday. They will face each other in their first battle of the season. And, of course, another battle on down the line in the SMAC conference race.
This is the Big O Country pregame show, and we'll have more pregame after this time out from Big O Country.
Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've
prayers to go to the folks at the folks of the Horn family, Linda and the girls, and also the people in the World Series committee. I know everybody's gonna miss him.
Oh yeah, Dan. Coach Horn was certainly a real gentleman, and he certainly was always very pleasant to be around. Always had a great attitude, and he certainly worked hard for athletics in Shelby and Cleveland County. Very instrumental in the World Series, becoming a resident in Shelby.
Well, we first, I guess, you two got to know Jim as he was Coach Gerald Allen's defensive coach back in the late 60s, early 70s. And actually, he stayed on the staff for a couple of years after Jim Taylor became the Shelby head coach back in 1977.
Yeah, he did. And, of course, he had a great relationship with Coach Allen and stayed around for a couple more years with Coach Taylor. And he was certainly an influence on a lot of great athletes at Shelby High School.
And, of course, as you mentioned, he and Eddie Holbrook got together as co-chairman of the World Series committee. And you know what's happened there, the American Legion World Series here each August, and it's been quite a success.
So Coach Horn will really be missed.
He will be missed, and we appreciate all he did in the sports world and in the community here in Cleveland County over the years.
We'll be back with the starting lineups for tonight's game after this time out on Big O Country.
How can Preferred Choice Healthcare improve an air conditioning dealer?
Back live at Crest, get ready for the Shelby Golden Lions and the Crest Chargers in the SMAC Conference matchup.
Andy, let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Marburger Powerhouse of Cars on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. First for the Golden Lions of Shelby, leading off in the batting order and playing shortstop is A.J. Lombardo. Batting second and in right field is Will Stites. Batting third is Jordan Newton, the center fielder. Batting cleanup is Mike Wright, the third baseman. Batting fifth is Jaden Hopper, playing first base tonight for the Golden Lions. Batting sixth is Tyler Hendricks, the catcher. Batting 7th is Luke Graves, the second baseman. Batting 8th is Will Bankhead, the DH, and he's batting for pitcher Eric Grahalen. And batting 9th tonight for Shelby is Devahe Shull for the goal lines. He's playing left field. Here's Andy with the Marburger Powerhouse starting lineup for the Crest Chargers.
All right, Dan leading off.
Introducing the starting lineup for the Golden Lions. Leading off, the shortstop, number 2, A.J. Lombardo.
Second baseman, Ben Knight. Batting
second, playing right field, number 11, Will Stites.
Elijah Sperling, the first baseman.
Batting third, playing center field, number 9, Jordan Newton.
Batting 7th is Brandon
Batting fourth, playing third base, number 14, Mike Wright.
Center fielder and batting ninth.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 15, Jaden Hopper.
Racing.
Batting sixth, behind the plate, number 4, Tyler Hendricks. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 3, Luke Graves.
Golden Lions been introduced to the fans here at Halliburton Baseball Complex now here at Crest this afternoon. The Chargers will be introduced to the crowd in just a moment. I want to let you know that, well, first of all, let's go ahead and do our player to watch, brought to you by Blanton Cars. We'll do one for each team. And Andy has the players to watch.
And now for your Crest Chargers, leading off and catching, number 10, Bradley Keller.
Matt Bridges, the shortstop.
Batting second,
he's had a great year for the
7,
Chargers so far. And he is definitely one to watch.
4,
for the Golden Lions tonight, the player to watch for Shelby tonight is the
batting fifth, the first baseman, number 15,
the cleanup hitter, Mike Wright, who plays third base for the Golden Lions. He's our Blanton Cars player to watch for the Lions
Batting
tonight.
Seventh, the right fielder, number 12.
Also tonight, our stat sheet brought to you with Blanton Cars. Our call to the bullpen tonight, sponsored by Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Thanks to Jeff Walker and all the folks out there. Our extra base hits brought to you by Falston Pharmacy. Our post-game show will be sponsored by TAC and Cleveland County Transit. A recap of the game sponsored by Ukas Tire and Service Center. And the overall player of the game brought to you by S&R Auto Sales. Back with
Mr. Horn passed away on Sunday night.
The start of tonight's game from Crest in 3 minutes on Big O Country.
Standout at Shelby High, who later played on Wake Forest 1955 National Championship baseball team. He also earned accolades in the community as a coach, leader, and organizer. Mr. Horn helped bring both the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and American Legion World Series to Cleveland County. He was known by all for his kindness and generosity. If you will join me in a moment of silence for Mr. Horn and his family. Mr. Horn, you will be missed. Now, if you will, direct your attention to the flag in center field for the playing of our national anthem.
Yes, Cleveland County, you do vehicles to sell to the public and get rid of that old inventory.
Back at Halliburton Baseball Complex at Crest High School. Shelby and Crest tonight are Ronaldo Aldo High School Baseball Game of the Week on WOHS Shelby. And appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll be back with you on Thursday night from Burns, another county rivalry, as the Bulldogs host Kings Mountain on Thursday night with airtime at 6:45. First pitch scheduled for 7 Thursday night here on Big O Country. Our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Medical Arts Pharmacy. They've been doing this a few years. This is their 22nd year sponsoring our scoreboard on our sporting broadcasts on the radio and internet here in Shelby and Cleveland County. We appreciate what Ed Beam and all the folks over at Medical Arts on Grover Street and Hospital in Shelby for their sponsorship. And now here with the play-by-play is Mr. Andy Foster.
Thanks, Dan. Shelby sends to the plate in the first, A.J. Lombardo, Will Stites, and Jordan Newton. Lombardo, the shortstop, steps in, bats from the right side. That's the right-hander Grayson Jenkins, first pitch of the ball game. In there, strike one. We saw Jenkins stand earlier in a victory over Chase by the Chargers.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago up at Chase, a Monday night game it was.
0-1's low, and it's 1-1 to Lombardo. Lombardo was a starter on the Golden Lions last year.
He was. He started on the at Shelby team last year for Coach Emery.
Pitch outside, 2-1 to Lombardo. Shelby black jerseys, white pants tonight with the gold numerals. 2-1's in there, 2-2 to Lombardo. Crest all white tonight with the green and gold trim. The 2-2. Foul back still 2-2 to A.J. Lombardo.
As you mentioned, Andy, Crest and Burns have yet to play each other, but they will be they will meet 2 times before the season is over.
2-2. Texas winger out into right field. Leadoff single for A.J. Lombardo on a 2-2 pitch from Jenkins.
Leadoff single for Lombardo, bringing right fielder
There's
Will Stites to the plate.
the right fielder. Stites, left-handed batter. Third for hitting instructions from Coach Emery. There goes the runner. The pitch swung on and missed, and the throw is offline. And safe at second with a stolen base is Lombardo.
Stites at the plate, Andy. He is a freshman, starting right field tonight for the Golden Lions.
0-1 from Jenkins. Outside, 1-1 count to Will Stites. Keller out to talk with Jenkins, and Stites will take the opportunity to run down the third baseline and talk with Coach Emery.
Good to see Coach Emery back. We did a game a few weeks ago, and Shelby lost an 8-inning, extra inning game, Kings Mountain at home, and I think Calvin was with me that night, and you were under the weather, and Coach Emery was sick with the flu, wasn't there that night.
Next pitch swung on a miss, late swing by Stites. The count 1-2. Lombardo, a pretty good lead at second, 1-2 coming. Foul left side. Still 1-2. Jenkins ready with the pitch. Now he turns and looks Lombardo back to the bag at second. 1-2 misses outside. 2-2 count to Stites.
Jenkins in that game at Chase just got stronger as the game went on, man. He got some relief help with pretty good lead for Crest late in the game, but he had a great game on the mound for Chargers that night.
2-2 pitch foul out of play, left side. Jenkins steps a runner, comes to the plate, chopped to second base. Tonight flips it to first base against Stites, but Lombardo over to third base with 1 out.
1 out now
Here's
for
Jordan
center
Newton,
fielder
the
Jordan
center fielder. Jenkins pitch, breaking ball missed inside, ball one. One out, Lombardo at third, top half of the first inning. 1-0. Foul
Heads up, Milne.
behind the plate. 1-1 to Jordan Newton.
Here, looking out for you back there.
1-1, change up, swung on a miss, and it's 1-2 to Jordan Newton, the center fielder. Cleanup hitter Mike Wright on deck. Jenkins 1-2, check swing, foul ball, left side in front of the dugout area. Still 1-2 to Newton. One, two. Ripped foul, third base side. Still 1-2. Jenkins hung it up, and Newton jumped all over it, but couldn't keep it in bad territory.
No, got a good whack at it, but went foul.
1-2, swung on it, missed, strike three, big strikeout for Grayson Jenkins.
Newton
Two
down on
outs.
strikes for the second out will bring Mike Wright to the plate.
Here's Mike Wright, the cleanup hitter, the third baseman bats from the right side. Jenkins pitch, breaking ball inside corner, strike one. Two outs now, Lombardo still at third. 0-1 to Wright. Anthony's in there quickly, 0-2 with two down to Mike Wright. Oh, 2 coming. Shot to the pitcher. Throw to first in time to get right out 3.
Shelby, no
For
runs,
Shelby, no
one
runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom half of the inning. And on the Medical Arts Murphy scoreboard, Shelby nothing, Crest come to bat on Big O Country.
From Shelby, turn off Highway 74 at Highway 2, hand-dipped and packaged ice cream, bread, tobacco products, and much, much more. That's Kibo's, my favorite place. Don't forget to fill that vehicle up with gas at Kibo's, Highway 226 North at the caution light, Shelby.
It's time to start those projects you've been putting off, and the place to start is Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. Brighten up your home.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to check and see if Andy's mic is plugged all the way in. And it okay.
Yeah, let me try something here. Hold on a second.
Is it plugged all the way in?
Yes, it's all the way. Let me plug it another one.
Because the crowd mic is way hotter than I can hear.
I'm gonna move this around. Now talk again. How's that? Sound any better?
I'm listening to you in Q. I'm gonna have to listen to you on that to tell you the difference.
Okay, we'll see.
All right. Okay. And we're back.
We got to the bottom half of
Leading
the
off for the
first inning. No
Chargers, bottom of the
score.
first,
Shelby
catcher
failing to
Bradley
score on
Keller.
the top half of the first inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard for the Crest Chargers. Bottom of the first, Bradley Keller, Matt Bridges, and Ben Knight. Eric Rajales on the mound for the Golden Lions tonight, a lefty. And the pitch is high, ball 1 to Keller. Bradley's off to a great start to SMAC conference season, Dan.
He is. We saw him hit a home run, of course, here against East Rutherford last week.
Pitch outside, 2-0 to Keller.
And he and Bridges led off the ball in the first inning for Crest with solo shots over the fence. Crest ended up winning 3-2 to East Rutherford.
2-0. High fly ball, deep center field. It is long gone. Leadoff home run for Bradley Keller. 1-0 Crest Chargers.
Another one of those Falston Pharmacy extra base hits, a homer
Leadoff
for
home
Bradley. He
run
does
for
it
Bradley
again,
Keller.
Andy, as he did in our broadcast game last week against East Rutherford.
You do not want to get down in the count to Bradley Keller.
No.
Here's Matt
That'll
Bridges,
bring
the
Matt Bridges to the
shortstop.
plate.
See what Bridges does here. See if he follows suit here, as he did last week.
Yeah, he certainly did in the first against the Cavaliers last week. For Hollis, the pitch. Outside, ball 1. One-0 coming. Fly ball, center field. Center fielder Newton's under it. 1 out.
1 out now for Ben Knight.
I don't think Newton had to move but a couple steps, and he was at position just right.
Here's Ben Knight, the second baseman. That's from the right side. Hollis with the pitch, outside. Ball 1. 1-0 Crest, bottom of the first inning. One-0, now back in the mid, 1-1 count. One's outside, 2-1 count. Wind's really whipping at the moment from left to right here at the Halliburton.
Coming out of the southwest direction, and that's the reason we have the warmer temperatures today. Well into the 70s.
2-1, miss low and inside. It's a 3-1 count to Knight. Cody Kale, cleanup hitter on deck. 3-1, called strike inside corner. Full count to Knight. Hollis with the payoff coming. Called strike 3 inside corner. 2 down. Nice pitch. From there,
2 down now for Cody Kale.
And with 2 outs, here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Kale, the left fielder. He bats from the left side.
The games we've seen of Crest this year with Cody he's had some great performances as well, Andy.
Had a great game at Chase, including an inside park home run. Pitches outside, ball 1 to Kale. 1-0 Crest on a
Careful going down those steps.
Bradley Keller home run over the center field fence here at Halliburton Baseball Complex. 1-0. Outside, 2-0 to Kale. Two-0 coming. Called strike. High fastball. 2-1 with 2 down to Kale. 2-1. Line left field. Drops in there. 2-out single for Kale.
2-out single for Cody Kale will bring first baseman Elijah Sperling to
Here's
the plate.
Elijah Sperling, the first baseman. Bats from the right side.
Remind you, we got more Ronaldo Automall baseball action coming your way on Thursday night from Burns up in Lawndale. The Bulldogs play host to Kings Mountain, another SMAC game.
Let's pitch outside, ball 1.
Be our first visit up to Burns this year. Saw him play at Kings Mountain at our opening game of the season back several weeks ago.
Back in the ice age. 1-0 pitch. Bad out of play.
You start the game, it's 42 degrees at 7 o'clock. You end the game at 10 to 11, and it's 30 degrees.
That's cold start to finish.
Now, we were in the press box. I think at the end of the game, it was 35 in the press box.
Yeah. 1-1 coming. End up swing on a miss. Strike 2. Sperling shaking his head on that one. Thought he had one he could get some lift on, but he missed it. 1-2 coming with 2 down. Going inside. 2-2 to Sperling, 2 outs. Kale at first. Two, ground ball deep to short. Lombardo's throw to first, not in time. Sperling infield hit, runners first and second with 2 down for Chase Howard.
Infield hit for Sperling.
Lombardo came up with the ball, but by the time he balanced himself and got the throw off, there's no way he's going to get Sperling.
There was no way they could get a force at second because Kale took off early. So the Chargers trying to crank something up here with 2 outs. Pitches in there in the inside corner, strike 1 to Howard. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1 count. There goes Kale to third. Pitch is in there. Double steal as Sperling goes to second. Kale to third.
And no throw was made with.
No. But a 1-2 count now to Albert with 2 down. Rojales, the 1-2. Called strike 3. That's it for the Chargers in the first.
Well, they pick up a run on that big solo homer by Bradley Keller, Bradley Keller. But they got 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We go to the second inning. On the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Crest leading Shelby 1-0 on Big O Country.
S&M is your headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop. They're located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
We go to the second inning, and on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Crest 1, Shelby nothing. And for Shelby in the second, Jaden Hopper, Tyler Hendricks, and Luke Graves. Pitch to Hopper's outside from Grayson Jenkins, ball 1. 1-0 coming. Chopped foul, third base side. 1-1 count. Jaden Hopper, veteran of this Golden Lion squad.
And he was on the Post 82 squad as well last year, Andy, I believe. Wasn't that right?
He was. Remember that
And
state championship Legion team.
And a member of the state championship football team for Shelby.
1-1's low. 2-1 count to Hopper.
Yeah, so you got a baseball championship ring and a football championship ring same year, right? Yep.
That's correct. 2-1 line to center field. Morrison makes a low running catch on it. 1 out.
Retired by Patrick. 1 out now for Tyler Hendricks.
That was Patrick, not Morrison, that made the catch in center field. Here's Tyler Hendricks, the catcher. That's from the right side. Jenkins pitch, ground ball to third. Albert scoops it up, throws to first pitch, and an out, 2 down for the Golden Lions. Here's
2
Luke
out now
Graves,
for Luke
second
Graves.
baseman. No doubt about it, Dan. This is a young Shelby squad this year.
It is a young. I got a couple veterans in there, but most of them are very young, and that's building material there. For the next couple of years.
It's outside corner, strike 1 to Graves. Oh, 1 coming. Outside, 1-1 the count. 2 outs, nobody on for Shelby. Top of the second, it's 1-0 Chargers. One, breaking ball outside corner, 1-2 to Luke Graves. One-two lined out of play right side. Still 1-2 to Graves. Jenkins with a pitch. Called strike 3, Shelby down. 1-2-3 in the second.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom half of the second inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 1-0, Crest leads Shelby on Big O Country.
Where are you eating breakfast today? Have you tried the Hub Cafe located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy? The Hub on
Orange Street in Shelby.
Bottom of the second inning. Crest leads Shelby 1-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard for Crest in the second, bottom third of the order. Brandon Morrison, Luke Patrick, and Willie Green.
Leading off bottom of the second for the
Lights
Chargers.
are on at the ballpark.
Number 12, Brandon Morrison.
As it's sunsetting time.
You know what? Isn't it nice to have, with daylight savings time, to have still light at 7:30 at night? And another month or so will be 8:30 and 9 o'clock still. Still pretty light.
Morrison sets in. Hollis with a pitch, outside ball 1.
Good to see Gabe Wisman in the press box here tonight, Andy. The new Shelby Star news editor. Congratulations to him on his appointment.
1-0. Fly ball. Left field. And over to make the catch is
1 down.
Shell, 1 out.
Center fielder Luke Patrick.
Here's Luke Patrick, the center fielder.
You know, Gabe has done quite a bit of sports over the years now. He's in the news business.
Corrales pitch. Outside, ball one.
You know, what he got wise at, Andy, was that, you know, what happens with sports guys when they do it a long time, you know, like 35, going on 40 years. Look at Alan Ford.
Yeah.
You get big.
Yeah. Pitch inside. It's 2-0 the count to Luke Patrick.
That's not always true. Remember the late Frank Ballinger? Frank was a good, great sports editor at Shelby Star. He never got fat, did he?
I don't know. He was so tall. It was hard to tell.
Well, Alan does a great job. We appreciate him at the Star over the years as well.
3-0 count now to Patrick. 3-0. Outside, ball four. Patrick walks on four
Patrick
pitches.
draws a one-out walk. That'll bring up DH Willie Green.
Here's Willie Green, the DH, batting for starting pitcher Grayson Jenkins.
What's up, brother? You doing well?
Speaking of state championship rings, this young man has
I forgot all about you, brother.
football-wise this past fall.
Yeah, in fact, he got that ring earlier this month.
Come on, Willie Green. Oh.
Pitch inside, corner, strike one to Green.
I've not seen it. I've seen him walk.
0-1's outside, 1-1 count to Green, one out. Patrick at first. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Crest Chargers. 1-1's high, there goes the runner, and he's safe. Stolen base for Luke Patrick. The Chargers have been running tonight, Dan.
Stolen base 5. Luke?
Third stolen base of the game already for the Chargers. 2-1. Outside corner, 2-2 to Green.
You deserve it, man. You put your time in, right?
Norris Merchandise's beautiful furniture with bedroom, living room, and dining room.
Fourth.
2-2's in there. Call strike 3, 2 down. Green is down looking. Back to the top of the order. Here's Bradley Keller, who led off last inning with a solo shot over the center field fence.
As you mentioned last time, Andy, don't get behind on Keller. You have to put it in there. He's going to take care of it, and he did that last inning of that home run.
Well, his pitch in there, but stealing third without a throw is Luke Patrick.
He's just 90 feet away from becoming a second Crest run. Crest, of course, leads this game 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning.
The 0-1 in the dirt. Good stop by Hendricks. More baseball for you from the SMAC Conference this Thursday night. Kings Mountain and Burns for you.
I think they sold a lot of t-shirts.
Here at home around 6:45 Thursday. 1-1. Ground ball back up the middle, base hit. That will drive in Luke Patrick, and it is 2-0 Crest.
2-out RBI singles.
Keller has accounted for both Charger runs so far.
Yeah, 2 RBIs now for Bradley.
Cooper to run for Keller.
Courtesy runner for Keller. Ben Cooper. And here is Matt Bridges, who flat out to center in the first. There goes Cooper. Throw to second, not in time. Another Charger stolen base. And they're pretty much running at will on Hollis.
Yeah, they are. And safe slide in the second there. Keller. Or Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper. 1-0 coming. Foul back, 1-1 the count. Chargers with a one-game lead over Burton heading into tonight's action.
My wife will be calling. My neighbor cuts the grass every day during that. Every other day. Every other day.
1-1 coming. Outside.
Go ahead.
2-1 count to Matt Bridges.
Reminder that Braves baseball gets underway next week. Please, April 6th, I believe, as the Braves travel to Miami. Your all Braves action on Big O Country.
2 on line to left field. The ball's going to get down. And it's a double for
RBI double
Bridges
for
as he
Bridges.
drives in.
To make it
Cooper.
3-0.
3-0
That'll
Chargers.
bring Ben Knight
Another
to the
one of
plate.
those Falston Pharmacy extra base hits for Crest.
Young hot shot, really smart.
Bridges hit it in the gap between center and left end.
He did, and easy for Cooper to score from second. And the Bridges slides in the second with that double.
And we got a conference on the mound for the Golden Lions.
As they're out talking infield and coach talking, I believe is that Steve Gold out there?
Yeah.
The Shelby pitching coach. I want to remind folks that today we presented our monthly Scholar Athlete Award. The McDonald's WHS What's Up Shopper Scholar Athlete was presented at Kings Mountain High School today. Tyler Batchelor, a member of the track and also the soccer teams at Kings Mountain, was named that award. He has a 4.833 grade point average. He's going to UNC Charlotte to study chemistry, and he is the son of Tommy and Lisa Batchelor of Kings Mountain. Congratulations, Tyler Batchelor, McDonald's WHS What's Up Shopper Scholar Athlete of the Month.
Ben Knight steps in. 2 outs. Bridges at second, and it's 3-0 Chargers now. Hollis with the pitch. Popped up right side. Hopper can't make the play in front of the dugout fence right side. That's a tough play when you're running in.
Yeah, running in towards the fence and trying to judge where you are and judge where the ball is as well. It falls.
And it's twilight time, which makes it even tougher.
Yes, one of the toughest times of the day to see a baseball.
0-1 to connect. Hangs up high. It's 1-1. Morales, 1-1 coming. Fly ball down the right field line. Foul territory out of play. 1-2 now to tonight.
Many an hour out here, that's for sure. By himself.
Still a pretty good breeze, Andy, out of the southwest here. And it sort of blows from left over to right here tonight.
Sam's assistant.
1-2 coming. There goes the runner. And the pitch hit him. Knight hit by a pitch. Trots down to first. Runners on the corners.
Knight hit by the pitch. That'll bring Cody Kale to the plate.
With 2 outs.
Why do you have to go that far?
For cleanup hitter Cody Kale. Base hit at the first inning.
And, of course, Bridges has to go back to second because hit batsman's a dead ball. So Bridges back on second. Knight now down on first for Crest.
Bridges had a huge lead on the.
Oh, yes, he is definitely at third, no matter what.
Hollis pitch outside, ball one. Chargers already up 3-0, looking for more here in the bottom of the second. Hollis off rubber time call.
That's got it.
Probably in.
1-0 coming. Bring a ball in there. 1-1 to Kale.
You know who's the old offensive line coach that had one? You don't know what your daddy is.
1-1. High and inside. 2-1 to Kale.
Up the shields. No, this one is
The official Dan Greer lamp is now.
It is on.
2-1 gets away from Hendricks, but not that far. The runners hold.
Well, the lamp got the basketball season off. Give it rest. But after football, give it off, and baseball comes back to work. But, we really needed it one basketball game, right?
Yeah, we did.
At Artist Central.
Up in the Raptors there. 3-1 coming. On the outside, 1-3-2 to Kale with 2 down. Hollis, payoff coming. Outside, ball 4, bases are loaded for Elijah Sperling.
Bases loaded, 2 out now for Elijah Sperling.
Sperling base hit in the first inning. Base hit here could cause some major damage to the Golden Lions.
It could really open this game up. Stop it right here is only what, 3-0.
Hollis pitch. Fly ball. Right field line. It is
foul ball.
Foul. Sperling trying to go opposite way. And that Ben Ferrick could have cleared the bases. 1-1 count to Sperling. One side outside, 1-1 count. Bases full of Chargers, bottom of the second.
Oh, yeah.
With 2 outs. Crest leads at 3-0.
The only thing you don't want to do is get
1-1. Found back. 1-2 count. Home plate umpire underhands the ball after the mound. About what I would have to do.
I may just have to walk out and hand it. I need to exercise walking anyway.
1-2 coming to Sperling.
There you go, kid.
Liner into left field. 1 run in. 2 runs in. They're
Get down.
The player from third, throw to the plate, out there. We're out 3, but Crest up 5-0 now.
2 RBI double for Sperling to make it.
Sperling with the
5-0.
double, but the Chargers pick up 4 runs in the inning. Oh, let's see, 1,
lead 5-0
2,
after 2 complete.
3 hits. There were no errors and a couple left on base. We go to the 3rd inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard with the Chargers leading the Golden Lions 5-0 on Big O Country.
Norris Merchandise's beautiful furniture with bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture by the famous brands. Norris Merchandise's hardware, everything from nuts and bolts to lawnmower blades. Norris Merchandise's Carhartt clothing, featuring Carhartt workwear.
Christmas of Cleveland County, 951 Wendover Heights Drive, Shelby.
Third inning, it's Crest 5 and Shelby nothing in the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And for Shelby at the plate is the DH Will Bankhead. The count is already 1-2 to Bankhead, who's batting for pitcher Eric Rajales. Then it's Cavencia Shell and back to the top of the order, A.J. Lombardo.
And Will Bankhead, by the way, is the grandson of Jim Horn. Grandfather passed away a couple days ago.
1-2, swung and a miss, strike 3. Bankhead down, swinging one out, top of the third inning. Here's Cavencia Shell, the left fielder. Another veteran of this Golden Lion team, Dave.
Yeah, he's been there for Chris Emery before.
Pitch outside corner from Jenkins, strike 1. Jenkins now with 3 strikeouts on the night. The 0-1. Check swing, popped up, right side, drifting out of play.
Andy, I want to mention one thing for the next pitch. We talked about Alan Ford a little earlier. Well, I believe this past Saturday was his birthday. So happy birthday, Alan, belatedly. You know how old he is?
Not quite 7.
No.
There's a base hit left field for Shell on an 0-2 pitch. So 1-out single for Shell. Back to the top of the order. Here's A.J. Lombardo, who had
A.J.
in the
Lombardo
first inning.
up for line.
I said not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite 60, in fact. He's almost there.
Pitch to the outside corner from Jenkins, strike 1 to Lombardo. Shell, good speed at first. The 0-1 coming. Big cut, swung and a miss. 0-2 count. That hit by Shell, only the second of the ballgame so far for Shelby.
Yeah, A.J. Lombardo led off the game with a base hit for Shelby.
0-2 fouled off. Into the Mets, strike 3.
2 down now for Will
4
Stites.
strikeouts for Jenkins, 2 down. Here's Will Stites, who grounded out the second in the first. Jenkins pitch, swung on a miss, strike 1. 2 outs, runner at first for Shelby, top of the third. Crest leads 5-0. The 0-1. Foul off, strike 2. 0-2 to Stites. Two misses outside. Jenkins checks the runner, comes to the plate with a 1-2. Fouled off. Still whipping the flag out on Saturday.
Yeah. All of this game has been that way.
And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Jenkins strikes out the side.
For Shelby, no runs, 1 hit. There were no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom half of the third inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Crest on top of Shelby 5-0 on Big O Country.
For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston, Box, Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 north of Falston.
After 2.5, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Crest in front of Shelby 5-0. New pitcher for Shelby. MJ's Pizza Factory called to the bullpen, and now on the mound is Jordan Newton for the Golden Lions. Dan comes in from center field.
He's a right-hander.
Jordan Newton will take over on the mound for Shelby.
And for
Leading
the
off
Chargers,
for the Chargers
bottom of the third, it's Chase Howard, Brandon Morrison, and Luke Patrick, 6, 7, and 8 hitters.
These two teams on Thursday night, Crest will host Drawn here in where's it? East Burke. I might have my names confused, but Shelby, I believe, at home against East Burke.
Pitch outside, ball 1.
Yeah, Chargers will be here against Drawn on Thursday night. Shelby at home against East Burke.
1-0 coming. Low ball 2, 2-0 to Halbert, who struck out looking in the first inning for Crest. 2-0 at the knees in there, 2-1 count. Two on to Halbert. Fouled back out of play. 2-2 count.
They're at Drone Thursday. We switched at the beginning of the year.
Okay, at Drone. Okay. Thank you.
Rain early in the season messed us up.
2-2 pitch, low and outside, full count to Chase Halbert, leading it off for Crest, bottom of the third inning.
So Crest is at Drawn on Thursday night. The switch schedule just a little bit, Andy, because of earlier weather conditions and earlier this season. Thank you, Daniel.
Here's a payoff.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Ground ball all the way to the wall in center field, and another double for the Chargers.
Another Falston Pharmacy extra base hit.
Here's Brandon Morrison. He flied out to left in the second. Chargers already up 5-0, looking for more here in the third inning.
Also, these teams will be playing, of course, in the Easter tournament next week, starting Monday at Keeter Stadium on Veterans Field.
Newton's pitch, line to right field. Going to drop in there, base hit. They will hold the runner at third.
Single from
Halbert.
Morrison. Runners on the corners.
Runners
now.
on the corners.
Nobody out for Luke
No
Patrick.
outs for Luke Patrick. He walked and scored in the second.
Norris Merchandise's hardware. Everything from nuts and bolts to lawnmower blades. Norris Merchandise's Carhartt clothing, featuring Carhartt workwear.
Christmas of Cleveland County, 951 Wendover Heights Drive, Shelby.
Third inning, it's Crest 5 and Shelby 0 in the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And for Shelby at the plate is the DH Will Bankhead. The count is already 1-2 to Bankhead. He's batting for pitcher Eric Rahalis. Then it's Kavenzia Shell, and back to the top of the order, A.J. Lombardo.
And Will Bankhead, by the way, is the grandson of Jim Horn. Grandfather passed away a couple days ago.
1-2, swung and a miss, strike 3. Bankhead down, swinging one out, top of the third inning. Here's Kavenzia Shell, the left fielder. Another veteran of this Golden Lion team, Dan.
Yeah, he's been there for Chris Emery before.
Pitch outside corner from Jenkins, strike one. Jenkins now with 3 strikeouts on the night. The 0-1. Check swing, popped up, right side, drifting out of play.
Andy, I wanted to mention one thing for the next pitch. We talked about Alan Ford a little earlier. Well, I believe this past Saturday was his birthday. So happy birthday, Alan, belatedly. You know how old he is?
Not quite 7.
No.
There's a base hit left field for Shell on an 0-2 pitch. So 1-out single for Shell. Back to the top of the order. Here's A.J. Lombardo, who had
A.J.
in the
Lombardo
first inning.
up for line.
I said not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite 7.
Not quite 60, in fact, too. He's almost there.
Pitch to the outside corner from Jenkins, strike one to Lombardo. Shell, good speed at first. The 0-1 coming. Big cut, swung and a miss. 0-2 count. That hit by Shell, only the second of the ballgame so far for Shelby.
Yeah, A.J. Lombardo led off the game with a base hit for Shelby.
0-2 fouled off. Into the Mets, strike 3.
2 down now for Will
4
Stites.
strikeouts for Jenkins, 2 down. Here's Will Stites, who grounded out the second in the first. Jenkins pitch, swung on a miss, strike 1. 2 outs, runner at first for Shelby, top of the third. Crest leads 5-0. The 0-1. Foul off, strike 2. 0-2 to Stites. Two misses outside. Jenkins jacks a runner, comes to the plate with a 1-2. Fouled off. Still whipping the flag out Saturday.
Yeah. All of this game has been that way.
And the 1-2. Swung and a miss, strike 3, and Jenkins strikes out the side.
For Shelby, no runs, 1 hit. There were no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom half of the third inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Crest on top of Shelby 5-0. On Big O Country.
For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston, Box, Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 north of Falston.
After 2.5, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Crest in front of Shelby 5-0. New pitcher for Shelby. MJ's Pizza Factory called to the bullpen, and now on the mound is Jordan Newton for the Golden Lions. Dan comes in from center field.
He's a right-hander.
Jordan Newton will take over on the mound for Shelby.
And for the Chargers, bottom of the third, it's Chase Howard, Brandon Morrison, and Luke Patrick, 6, 7, and 8 hitters.
These two teams on Thursday night, Crest will host Drawn here in where's it, East Burke? I might have my names confused, but Shelby, I believe, at home against East Burke.
Pitch outside, ball one.
Yeah, Chargers will be here against Drome on Thursday night. Shelby at home against East Burke.
1-0 coming. Low ball 2-0 to Halbert, who struck out looking in the first inning for Crest. 2-0 Anthony's in there, 2-1 count. Two on to Halbert. Fouled back out of play. 2-2 count.
Crest at Drome. They're at Drome Thursday. We switched at the beginning of the year.
Okay, at Drome. Okay. Thank you.
Rain early in the season messed us up.
2-2 pitch, low and outside, full count to Chase Halbert, leading it off for Crest, bottom of the third inning.
So Crest is at Drome on Thursday night. The switch schedule just a little bit, Andy, because of earlier weather conditions and earlier this season. Thank you, Daniel.
Here's a payoff.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Ground ball all the way to the wall in center field, and another double for the Chargers.
Another Austin Pharmacy extra base hit.
Here's Brandon Morrison. He flied out to left in the second. Chargers already up 5-0, looking for more here in the third inning.
Also, his teams will be playing, of course, in the Easter tournament next week, starting Monday at Keeter Stadium on Veterans Field.
Newton's pitch, line to right field. Going to drop in there, base hit. They will hold the runner at third.
Single from Halbert. Morrison. Runners on the corners.
Runners on the corners.
Nobody out for Luke
No
Patrick.
outs for Luke Patrick. He walked and scored in the second. Patrick steps in. Newton with the pitch. Fly ball right field. Back. And it drops in there. Down the right field line. A run scores from third. Halbert. And it's 6-0 Crest.
RBI double for
Another
Luke Patrick.
double for Crest. Patrick doubles this
Runners on
time.
second and third. Nobody out now for Willie Green.
Runners second and third with nobody down. Here's Willie Green, the DH, struck out looking in the second. Newton's pitch sails high, ball one. One-zero coming. Missed inside, 2-0 to Green.
I'll go check.
Careful out down the stairs.
They're coming up in there.
2-0, missed inside, 3-0 to Green. Willie's one of those two sport athletes now.
Yes, he is.
Don't see as many of those as you used to.
And you see very few three-sport athletes. A lot of those in the past.
3-0 in there, Green was taking. It's 3-1.
You used to see a lot of young men playing football and playing basketball and baseball.
3-1 called strikeout side corner, 3-2 to Green. Nobody, yeah, runner second and third, run at it, 6-0 Chargers. Payoff to Green. High ball 4, bases are loaded as Green walks. And with the bases loaded, here's the last man. You want to come to the plate if you're the opposition. Here is Bradley Keller, 2 for 2. Couple of runs scored.
And out comes Jim and Jay's called the bullpen. I believe as Steve Gold comes out, or is that Chris Emery? They come out to talk to the pitcher. I don't know if we're going to have a call to the bullpen here, but they're out talking to Newton out there. Yeah, this is a young man coming up the plate with the bases loaded, and you're down 5-0.
6-0.
6-0 now. You would, intentionally walk. Give up another run there.
Yeah, it's that kind of situation when you have the batter up there like Keller. So Bradley Keller, the leadoff hitter, steps in with the bases full.
But you do that, then who you got up there next on deck now for Crest? Matt Bridges. Another pretty good hitter.
Pick your poison there.
Yes.
Newton with the pitch. Blow it outside, ball 1. One-0 coming. One outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Bradley Keller. 2-0's outside.
What do you think Steve Gold told him?
Do not throw it over.
Yeah, throw outside. Keep it outside. Try to catch the corner or something outside.
Newton with a 3-0 to Keller. Low ball 4. Keller walks on 4 pitches. Morrison trots in from third, 7-0 Chargers.
And guess what?
Now, Matt Bridges
Mr. Keller gets another RBI. And now we're going to have a call to the bullpen, Andy, I believe.
Yeah, Coach Emery headed out this time, Dan.
So an RBI for Keller as Coach Emery out on the mound talking with his pitcher. Our score now 7-0 Crest on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Bases still loaded and nobody out.
And Mr. Newton is going back to center field. And we'll see who comes on board. But while we're having the Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory call to the bullpen, let's take this 90-second timeout on Big O Country.
If someone tried to sell you trouble, you wouldn't pay money for it. That's a product nobody wants. But without the right kind of
18 in Vail, online at WestonSales.com.
Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory call to the bullpen has been made. The new pitcher for the Golden Lions, Luke Graves, a right-hander. And he comes in a kind of tough situation, bases loaded, nobody out, and Matt Bridges coming to the plate.
Luke, of course, comes in from second base where he started the game.
7-0 Chargers, bottom of the 3rd inning. Cooper is running for Keller at first base, courtesy runner. Green at second.
Crest, a run on
Now Bridges will stand in.
3 hits in the first inning, 4 runs on 3 hits in the second inning, and 2 runs already in, and 3 hits, Andy, here in their half of the 3rd.
Pitch to Bridges, outside, ball 1. 1-0 coming. Pitch line out of play right side. 1-1 to Matt Bridges. Matt is 1 for 2, doubled and scored last inning. One. Swing on a miss. It's 1-2 to Bridges. One, two goes to the backstop. Run will score from third. Luke Patrick, 8-0 Chargers. Green goes to third. Cooper to second. 2-2 count now to Bridges. Two swung on a miss strike. 3 Bridges down swinging. 1 out
for Ben Knight.
Here's Ben Knight. Knight struck out looking in the first hit by pitch, scored in the second. Pitch, breaking ball in there. Strike 1 to Knight.
Well, tell Gabe thank you. That was excellent.
Yeah.
0-1. Yeah. Outside. Bounces away, but Hendricks keeps it close. 1-1 count to Ben Knight.
Reminder, folks, we have the NCAA Final Four this weekend in. Your Blue Devils are there.
Yes, sir. 1-1. High. 2-1 count.
See, who are they playing? They're playing
Michigan
State, and Wisconsin's playing Kentucky Saturday evening. And we'll have the championship game of the NCAA men's basketball tournament next Monday night here on Big O Country.
2-1, low and outside. 3-1 count to Knight. Cleanup hitter Cody Kale on deck. Braves with a 3-1. Called strike outside corner, full count. The outcome.
Boy.
Fly ball. Will they get to the wall in the gap between center and right? 2-run score. Another Charger double, and it's 10-0 Crest.
For Ben Knight.
Another Falston Pharmacy extra base hit here.
Cody Kale to the plate.
And Ben Knight was first hit of the night. He gets a couple RBIs.
Here's Cody Kale. Cody, 1 for 1 with a walk. Base hit in the first inning. Pitch slider, miss, strike 1. One coming. Missed inside. 1-1 to Kale. Chargers 5 runs in here in the third inning. One to Kale. Fly ball, right field. Right fielder coming in. Stites. He's got it 2 outs.
2 out now for Sperling.
Here's Elijah Sperling. Sperling 2 for 2, a single and a double tonight.
Sperling, the 9th Crest batter to come to the plate in the inning.
2 outs, runner at second. 10-0 Crest, bottom of the third. Pitch outside, ball 1. One-oh. Grounded up the middle. Into center field. RBI base hit for Sperling. He's 3 for 3, and it's 11-0 Chargers as tonight scores.
3 for 3 tonight. That'll bring Chase Howard to the plate.
Chase Howard, the 10th man to come to the plate for Crest in the third inning. What an offense this Charger squad has, Dan.
They got a lot of talent and can hit the ball. They're a good defensive team as well. Got some good pitching, and sometimes that can equal something here at the end of the season, Andy.
Braves pitch. Slow roller to third, picked up. Throw to first. In time for out 3.
But a big inning for the Chargers as they pick up 1, 2, 6 hits on 4 hits. 6 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and 1 left on. We go to the 4th inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Crest leading Shelby 11-0 on Big O Country.
Former kids love them, and you will too.
Fourth inning, it's Crest 11, Shelby nothing on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And the Jammy J's Pizza Factory call to the bullpen has been made by the Chargers. The lefty Chancey Sanders now working on the hill for the Chargers, and he'll face Jordan Newton, Mike Wright, and Jaden Hopper for the Golden Lions, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Newton struck out swinging in the first inning.
And Sanders, in that game we broadcast up at Chase a couple weeks ago, came in relief in the last couple innings for Jenkins that night.
Sanders ready to work. And the pitch hitting. So Newton hit by a pitch.
Newton hit by the pitch.
Leads off for Shelby, 4th inning. And here's Mike Wright. Rounded out to the mound in the first inning.
Shelby's only 2 hits tonight. Leadoff hit in the first inning and base hit by Shaw back in the 3rd inning.
Sanders pitch outside corner, strike 1 to Wright, the cleanup hitter. Time call, right out of the box. The 0-1. Chop to second for 1, back to first. Double play. 2 outs.
Runner at first.
Safe at first.
Yeah, the ball got away from Sperling over there. Knocked it down.
So fielder's choice right at first base. 1 out. Here's Jaden Hopper. Hopper lined out to center field in the second inning. Pitch outside, ball 1. Sanders, 1-0 pitch. At the knees in there, 1-1 count. One coming. Gets away from Keller and into second base. Goes Mike Wright. So runner in scoring position for the Golden Lions with one out, top of the fourth inning. Two on the Hopper. Swing on a miss. 2-2 count.
Andy, is it not about time for the NIT championship game? Have you heard anything about the NIT this year?
Very little. I think SMU was playing at one point. 2-2. Swing on a miss. Strike three. Hopper down, swinging 2 outs.
2 out now for catcher Tyler Hendricks.
Here's Tyler Hendricks. Hendricks tonight rounded out to third in the second. Hendricks, Shelby catcher. 2 outs, runner at second for the Golden Lions. Top of the fourth, Crest in front, 11-0. Don't forget, Thursday night back with more SMAC action. Burns home against Kings Mountain. Pitch one outside, ball one. Butch Bridges Kings Mountain squad has been in it just about every game this season. They've lost some tough ones, close ones.
They have lost some tough ones. They've won some, a couple games tough as well. Of course, they beat Shelby in extra innings at Shelby and lost to Burns at home in the 10-inning affair. First, way back early part of the season.
Counting out 2-0 to Hendricks. Sanders 2-0, swung on and missed, 2-1 count. Two-one coming. High fly ball. Right field. Morrison's got it out 3.
For Shelby, no runs, no hits, no errors, and there's 1 left on base. We go to the bottom half of the fourth inning on the Medical Arts Trophy scoreboard. Crest on top, 11-0 over Shelby on Big O Country.
Our prices are for you.
Bottom of the fourth inning. Crest 11, Shelby nothing. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Jarrett Triplett will bat for the Chargers. Bottom of the fourth inning. Bats from the left side. His first trip to the plate tonight. Luke Graves, a right-hander with a pitch. Outside, ball 1. One-0 coming. Fouled back out of play. 1-1 count. One coming. Foul back, 1-2 count. Ben Cooper on deck for the Chargers. One-two to Triplett. Missed inside. 2-2 count. Brings the 2-2 fly ball center field. Center fielder backing up and makes the catch in deep center field.
Ben
1
Cooper
out.
will bat now with 1 out.
There's Ben Cooper. Ben's been in the game, Dan. Courtesy runner a couple of times.
Now he comes to bat for the first time.
Right-handed hitter. Braves pitch. Line foul out of play, right field side, strike one.
Everything lowercase. Yeah, everything lowercase. That'll get you.
0-1.
Thank you.
Shot to first. Hopper takes it, makes a play unassisted. 2 outs.
2 out now for Grayson Jenkins.
Grayson Jenkins comes to the plate in.
His first time at the plate tonight. Starting pitcher tonight for the Chargers. It's shutout baseball while he was on the mound. Braves pitch. In there, strike one. Oh, 1 coming. Fouled off. 0-2 with 2 down to Jenkins. Chargers 11, Golden Lions nothing. Bottom of the 4th inning. Two outs. The 0-2 coming to Jenkins. Missed outside. 1-2 count. One two's outside. 2-2 count to Jenkins. 2-2 fouled out of play. Off to the right. Two again fouled off right side. Braves gets ready again with a 2-2 to Jenkins. Going outside, the count runs full. Payoff coming. Swung out and missed.
Jenkins draws a 2-out
Well,
walk.
actually, checked the swing. The pitch missed outside. So a 2-out walk issue to Jenkins.
That'll bring Jonathan Beatty to the plate.
Right. Jonathan Beatty comes up to the plate now for the Chargers.
Beatty, right-handed hitter, in the leadoff slot now. He lifts a high fly ball left field. Left fielder for Shelby there, out 3.
So for the Chargers in the 4th inning, no runs, no hits, no Shelby errors, 1 left on. We go to the 5th inning on the Medical Arts Trophy scoreboard, 11-0, Crest leading Shelby on Big O Country.
Springtime means green time in your yard. So check out the selection.
Exit 22 of I-85 at 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Have 867702 come on up to the press box.
8677.
We go to the 5th inning. Crest in front of Shelby, 11-0 in the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. It's scheduled for Shelby here in the 5th inning. The Braves will make it and commence the show.
I found one that was 2 numbers off.
Oh, you found one on the ground? That's sweet.
But we'll see who comes to play.
That's what $3.
See Lucas, Darkest Lee out on deck.
Okay, number 20 is at the plate, so
That's him.
that's
Darkest Lee will bat for the Braves here. Sanders with the pitch. And it hit him. Lee hit by a pitch.
Darquez Lee hit by pitch. Will
And that's
Bankhead now
what
batting.
Sanders did last inning. He hit the leadoff batter. Will Bankhead at the plate. Grounds one back to the pitcher, and he's thrown out. Lee goes to second, one out. Pitching an out there.
One out now for J.B. Young.
And J.B. Young will bat the Golden Eagles.
Yeah.
867-702, right, Daniel?
How about that?
Thank you very much.
For a relay?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Here,
All right.
That's our plug. Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Thank you.
And what's your name?
Scott Franklin.
Thank you, Scott.
Pitch grounded left side out of play, strike one. One out, runner at second for Shelby. Top of the fifth inning. The 0-1 fouled off at the plate, and it's 0-2. J.B. Young at the plate. 0-2. Just missed outside. Count 1-2. Sanders ready. 1-2 coming. Line to left field, drops in there. A throw to third, not in time. Lee goes into third. A one-out single for Young.
One-out single. I'll bring
And
A.J.
back to the top of the
Lombardo
order.
to
Here's
the
A.J.
plate.
Lombardo. He's 1 for 2. Base hit back in the first inning.
He led off the game with a base hit for Shelby in the top of the first.
Lombardo steps in. Sanders off the rubber, time call. Now Sanders comes to the plate. Ground ball to short. To second for one. Run scores from third. Shelby on the board as Lee comes home, and it's 11-1.
And the fielder's choice scores
Fielder's
11-1.
choice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lombardo
Scott
gets an
Franklin won the
RBI.
half and half and generously donated the money back to Relay for Life. Thank you very much, Scott.
2 outs. Last vote for Shelby in
Will
this ball
Stites at the
game
plate now.
is
1-2
Will
down.
Stites. Stites 0 for 2, grounded it out and struck out swinging tonight. Sanders pitch, outside corner, strike one. Lefty versus lefty here. Sanders, left-handed pitcher. Stites bats from the left side. Oh, 1. Bounces away, but not far enough for any advancement by Lombardo at first. 1-1 count. 2 outs, runner at first for Shelby. Top of the fifth, 11-1 Crest. One coming. Blowing outside. 2-1 count. Two on from Sanders. Just missed outside. 3-1 the count to Will Stites. 3-1, swung on and missed. Full count with 2 outs. Shelby down to their last strike in this ball game. Here's a payoff. Ground ball to third. The throw over gets by the first baseman. Lombardo holds at third. So Shelby's still alive with runners on the corners with 2 outs.
So error there in the first era, or second era of the game.
Jordan Newton, the batter.
Jordan Newton up for
Newton has struck out swinging and hit by a pitch tonight. Sanders pitch, high fly ball, center field. Center fielder going back. And makes a catch up against the wall, out 3, and Crest will win it with the mercy rule, 11.
Dramatic third out.
Summary in the 5th inning for Shelby, 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 error and a couple left on. Final score on the Medical Arts Trophy scoreboard. Crest 11, Shelby 1 on Big O Country. Back with the post-game show, the Cleveland County Transit post-game show in 3 minutes on Big O Country.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment.
Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
Back to the Halliburton Baseball Complex here at Crest High School, and final score as Crest wins over Shelby in the South Mountain Athletic Conference game 11-1 with the mercy rule effect tonight. Game ended after after 4.5 innings of play tonight. Crest wins it 11-1. Summary of the game sponsored by Oakey's. Recap of the game sponsored by Oakey's Tire and Service Center in Shelby. Well, I guess just simply maybe the main thing is that Bradley Keller got the leadoff homer in the first inning again and gave Crest a lead they never gave up. They picked up 4 more runs in the second inning, sent 10 to the plate in the third inning and scored 6 runs. And Shelby's only run came in the top of the 5th inning. But it wasn't enough as Crest wins it here again, 11-1 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Line score for tonight's game for Crest, 11 runs on 11 hits. They committed 1 error and left 5 on base. And for the Golden Lions tonight, 1 run on 3 hits. They did not commit an error tonight, left 5 on base. Winning pitcher was the starter for the Chargers, Grayson Jenkins, and losing pitcher for Shelby was their starter, Eric. Annie, I'll let you say it. Guajalas for the Golden Lions. So that's the way it is in this game tonight. And Andy, it's time for our players of the game.
And our best defensive player is our starting pitchers tonight for the Crest Chargers. Well, actually, both pitchers, the starting and the relief pitcher. And that is Grayson Jenkins, who got the win on the mound. Chancey Sanders, they kept the Golden Lions off the base pass, so they really did the job defensively tonight.
They did just a great job on the mound, and that's, you can talk about your hitters, and they got quite a few hitters on this Crest team, but pitchers got to be pretty strong too, and so far this year they have proved their worth for this Crest team.
Boston Pharmacy best hitter for the Crest Chargers tonight, Elijah Sperling. He was 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double tonight.
Elijah hot at the plate, and he is our hitter of the game tonight.
And the S&R Auto Sales player of the game for the Crest Chargers tonight, the leadoff hitter catcher, Bradley Keller. He was 2 for 2 with a walk, home run in the first, single and scored in the second, walked and scored in the third. He accounted for 3 of the Charger 11 runs tonight.
Yeah, Bradley had a great game. in that leadoff position in the batting order. And as you said, scored 3 runs, had a couple of RBIs, and a couple of hits for this Crest team. And Andy, I think this is not a surprise, this game tonight. You knew how good Crest was. Shelby struggling this year.
Yeah, Shelby still looking for their first SMAC conference win, and they were matched up against a mighty tough Crest Charger lineup as the Chargers go to 7-0 in the SMAC conference, 7-2 overall.
And while Shelby falls to 0-8 in South Mountain Athletic Conference play and 2-9 overall in this game tonight here at Halliburton Baseball Complex at Crest. Well, we're back with you on Thursday night tonight. For more of the Ronaldo Auto Mall coverage of high school baseball in Cleveland County, and it'll be another county rivalry game. Burns and Kings Mountain, Andy, and we saw that game earlier in the winter months, and it was quite a game those two teams played.
Yeah, 10-inning affair that Burns was able to come away with the victory at Kings Mountain, and those two teams will renew their rivalry Thursday night at Burns. And Burns, of course, another contender in the SMAC conference this season.
They are, and we look forward to see the Bulldogs again and see the Mountaineers again. A big SMAC conference game at Burns on Thursday night. Coverage begins around 5, first pitch at 7 on Thursday evening. Also, Andy, we want to thank Kent Bridges, Linda, and all the folks over at Alston Bridges Barbecue for a pregame meal tonight.
Yes, and Mr. Kent took care of us tonight out front.
Yeah, he did. Took our order, got our tea, brought the food. It was delicious.
Always is.
How many hush puppies tonight, Andy?
I didn't count, but I had one.
Okay. It was very good. Thank y'all. Again, we'll be back with you on Thursday night. Reminder also, these teams, Shelby and Crest and Burns and Kings Mountain, will be in the Easter tournament, the FCA Easter tournament at Shelby High next week at Veterans Field, Keeter Stadium. And more about that coming. We'll tell you more about that on Thursday night. So for our studio producer, Steve Roberts, for Andy Foster, I'm Dan Greer, reminding you the final score of tonight's game. Crest beats Shelby 11-1 in 5 innings in the Mercy Rule game here on Big O Country. High school baseball presentation, KTC Broadcasting, and you heard it tonight on WOHS and KTCBroadcasting.com. Good night. God bless everybody.